Welcome back at 941. It's the most common genetic blood disease in the U.S., primarily affecting the African American community. And right now, thousands are living with sickle cell disease, and more than 90% are Black patients. That's why this week, in honor of Juneteenth, ImpactLife is partnering with 100 Black men of St. Louis to battle sickle cell with a blood drive. So joining us this morning is Isaac Singleton Jr., a St. Louis attorney and sickle cell survivor. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thanks for having me, Mercedes.
Of course. So first off, just tell us a little bit about your sickle cell journey and then how you were cured.
Yeah, so absolutely. I was born with sickle cell disease, which is an inherited defect that affects primarily African Americans. And so what it is instead of the normal round sickled shape, blood cells are sickled. Instead of the normal round circular shape, they're sickled shape. So they get clogged up in certain parts of your body. For me, it was my arms, legs, and stomach. And they typically cause pain episodes. And so oftentimes the best way to to treat sickle cell is through blood transfusion therapy. And so I received blood transfusion therapy probably monthly growing up as a kid. In 2015, I was fortunate enough, I received a bone marrow transplant, which cured me of sickle cell disease.
That's amazing. And kind of you talked about the blood transfusion therapy, which is the main, goal behind Thursday's blood drive.
Yes.
Why is that so important for sickle cell patients?
Well, often blood transfusion therapy, it helps fight pain episodes. So for me growing up, pain episodes were, when I got them, I'd be hospitalized for maybe 2 to 4 weeks.
Wow.
And so through blood transfusion therapy, that reduces the likelihood of having a pain episode or another complication of sickle cell, which is a stroke.
Wow. And what do you think people don't understand about the reality of living with sickle cell? Is it the pain?
Yeah, that's a big part of it. So when in the past, in the sickle cell community, we call ourselves sickle cell warriors. And we say that because in our minds, we're fighting a battle, but instead of externally, it's internally against your body. And so that's why we depend on blood donors. They're allies in the war against sickle cell disease.
And so that's why y'all are hosting this Thursday with ImpactLife. What's your message to people to get out there Thursday and donate blood for people that were just like you?
I would say the message is you never know whose life you may be saving. I was fortunate enough to be cured of the disease, but I wouldn't be here without donors who made an impact and took a chance. So my message is you never know whose life you may help be saving.
Right, and that's video of you. Where'd you graduate from again?
I graduated from undergrad, St. Louis University.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Isaac, for sharing your story. So for everyone at home, pencil it in your calendars. It's Thursday, Juneteenth, which is also World Sickle Cell Awareness Day.
Yep.
So it all works out. 4 to 7, and at where?
The 100 Black Men headquarters.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Isaac. We appreciate you being here and sharing your story. And everyone go out there Thursday and help save lives just like Isaac.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.